Hey, welcome everyone to an Unlocking Fun. This is Google Earth, and I just wanted to take a look at the ocean areas mainly. But a quick recap on why the Earth is hollow. Actually, some evidence. It's not going to be all the facts, but here's some evidence given to you by Google Earth. So they've tried editing it out as much as possible, but there are giant holes at the north and south poles. And so if we zoom in and out, you can see that the land moves. These are two different edits that they made. And then we can zoom in a bit more for another edit. You see how they shift a little bit? And you can do the same thing at the South Pole. A second note at the South Pole is this hole here. That's a dead giveaway that they've been editing the crap out of this. And this hole, the editing circle, is huge here. Look at this. You can see the circle. I'm trying to trace it with my head. This huge circle. It's all edited area. But you might ask, what about the mountains? Well, that's where zooming in and out comes into play. Because you zoom out to get one of the edits and the mountains move. Zoom out again, the mountains move again. Zoom in again, mountains move. Zoom in again, they move again. So they did a lot of editing to cover up the giant holes at the north and south pole of our hollow Earth. But that's not what my main focus is today. I'm looking at the stuff like this in the oceans. This is kind of cool looking right here. There's a giant push of something. Something happened here. It created a giant push and ended right here and created these islands. And then if you look between the Americas and Africa and Europe, there's this giant stretch mark where the continents separated. We zoom in on the stretch mark. It's like a giant crack in the earth. You follow it all the way down. And it follows the borders of the continents. Like if you match it up, obviously it's easy to match up South America with Africa, and the crack follows the same shape. And look, it doesn't stop down here. It kind of goes around. It kind of tapers off right about here. Or look, it's still going. This is about where it tapers off. Kinda. There you go. It tapers off south of India. And look at these lines here. There's a bit of a push here, a stretch. There's a crack here. A similar crack. Is this part of the same crack? Kind of looks like it is. And we got a lot of shallow waters here. Noisy baby. Yeah. You got a giant line here. A bunch of lines. It's kind of like hair. Or hay. Just a giant line here. Crazy. Over here is a lot of push. A lot more push than what was by South America. Look at this giant wall. It looked like something pushed from over here to over here and stopped along this line. The earth just has a giant ripple of where it was pushed. It's crazy stuff. A lot of stuff happening over here in Indonesia, Philippines. This whole area. Look at this. There's more push here. near these islands. Again, from this side going this way, something's pushing that way. There's more push here, next to Japan, coming from China, and Japan's kind of part of it. There's the pushes merge right here. Crazy. Oh, and it goes all the way up. It pushes all the way up here, from Russia to Alaska. Pushing from up here, from Asia. It's so cool to look at. And then this kind of looks like, imagine if you were, I don't know, like cutting some wood with like some kind of cleaver, a leveler, and it splinters off. That's kind of what the islands here look like. It kind of looks like it's splintering off. And all these little islands and mountains are the splinters from this giant push. That's so cool. Our planet is amazing. And then look at this. This Hawaii. Looks like something actually just landed here. It's got a giant like impact stretch. Big splatters going out from every direction. Splatters going that way, down, this way. I imagine something big hit there and made Hawaii. Hey, go to your room, please. I am trying to make a video and you're being rude. And then there are stretch marks going here, going towards Hawaii, that aren't really aligned with Hawaii. I guess they kind of are, but they're not the same lines that splash out from Hawaii. Look at that. There's 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's so cool. I wonder what the heck those are from. Maybe it's like a ripple effect from this push up here. This push caused a ripple here, and the ripples just get smaller as it goes down. And the splatter that we see from Hawaii, there's also splatter coming from, looks like California and Baja. You see that? There's like splatter going down this way and south, west, and south. Crazy stuff. And there's a little bit of push here. It's hard to tell where this push is going. It's like pushing up and down. And then there's a push up here. So cool. And there's a lot of shallow waters around here. Like it all got flooded. That's another thing I think about. Like these shallow waters here. What if they were above water at one point? Kind of looks like they could be. And one thing I was thinking when I was traveling the Midwest is what if this area was below water at one point? Because when we were in Utah, some of the mountains, the plateaus, kind of look like shores, dry shores, and we were driving through a riverbed. The world could have gone through many changes, guys. And of course, this part was kind of underwater. It was under ice during the Ice Age. But how far down did it go? Did it even go down to Utah? Was Utah like towards the end of the Ice Age, and that area was kind of underwater when everything started melting? I don't know. It's pretty cool to look at, cool to think about, I think. I'm sure there are people who agree with me. Let's take a look over here. This is going to be our last spot. There's a little bit of push coming down and going up. It's a big hole right here. Cool stuff. Look at this. Oh, this is part of the stretch. The crack in the earth. It like ends right here. Oh, stop it. Or it could have started here. It could have started right here and then cracked all the way around. But it kind of looks like it tapers out right around here. So maybe not. Where it starts, I don't know. But the crack is huge. It goes all the way up to here. So cool. I think that's everything I wanted to look at. Yeah. Alright, well thank you everyone for watching. If you want to talk about things you find interesting about Earth or the app Google Earth, or I guess anything at all, go ahead and comment down in the comment section. I leave all my comment sections open. I'd like to hear from you guys. See you next time.